Redux forms are a staple in the ROM hack Elite Redux. They're essentially regional forms and transform old Pokemon, giving them new types, moves, and of course, abilities. And in this game, Pokemon have 4 abilities active at the same time. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the new Redux form for the Generation 7 Pokemon, Serena, and seeing how good it can be, as well as taking a look at its new Mega Evolution. It isn't just Serena, as the entire line has been given new Redux forms. Although truthfully, I'm not a big fan of the Bounsweet and Steenie designs. I do however like Serena's new look, including the new shiny. And with a new look comes a new typing as well. Redux Serena becomes a Psychic Fairy type. Not a rare type combination, but not a bad one either. With only 3 weaknesses, 2 being uncommon for attacking, it can survive more than you think. Its defenses however aren't amazing, kinda like the original. 90s in both defenses paired with 68 in HP is not ideal, and it won't be staying around for more than a hit or two. Luckily, it has a solid amount of power and speed, with both stats sitting at 120. However, these stats are a bit deceptive for what it can actually do, because its abilities help it out in many ways. Having one of the best abilities in the game, Momentum, it's able to distribute its EVs in unique ways. Since Momentum uses speed to calculate the damage of contact moves, you can invest fully into speed and at the same time have the same attack power you would have if you fully invested in attack. Meaning you'll have 252 EVs left over. You can invest into Serena's bulk so it's able to live longer and possibly set up with moves like Mystic Dance, or you can invest into special attack and make Serena the ultimate mixed attacker. Serena can use powerful moves like Star Crash and Flare Blitz while also running Psychic and Pixie Beam, so it's really hard to find a good matchup against it. The innate ability Limber will prevent it from being paralyzed, which is huge as that would instantly destroy a Pokemon like this. The other great part about Limber is it lessens the recoil damage by 50%, so there's a lot less drawback to run those powerful moves. Water Bubble is another amazing innate ability it gets access to and will prevent it from being burned. It will also double the power of all water moves like Water Crash, giving it 240 base power and reduced recoil thanks to Limber. Oblivious can be run over Momentum if you want a pure special attacker, and it will prevent Scare from lowering its special attack, and keep it from being taunted. In my experience, running Momentum is the way to get the most out of this new Redux form. The Mega Evolution is not just a straightforward upgrade to the base form. It actually can't be used in the same way, but its stats are pretty incredible. Special attack was raised by 20, bringing it up to 140, so she hits like a truck. Coupled with 130 in speed, it's going first versus a majority of the game. The biggest upgrade was to special defense, jumping up 40, now sitting at 130. She's like a better Flutter Mane minus the booster energy. However, 68 in HP makes it more fragile than it looks. Both of its defenses can be increased by 1 stage if you choose to run the inflatable ability, but only when hit by a flying or fire type move. The best way to achieve this is by switching into one, and luckily the base form also has this ability, so it doesn't have to be in its Mega form to achieve it. Also like the base form, Mega Serena gets the Water Bubble ability, so fire moves damage is cut in half. Another choice ability you can run is Prankster, giving all status moves priority. A great ability, but not amazing on this Mega since it doesn't have a lot of good moves to take advantage of it, except maybe Charm, but it's already pretty fast so it feels like a waste most of the time. Loud Bang is probably the best choice ability to run as it will give all sound-based moves a 50% chance to cause confusion, which will add recoil to every move the foe uses. Sound moves like Psychic Noise and Alluring Voice are great stab options Mega Serena has access to. Not to mention all sound moves are being boosted by its other innate ability, Amplifier, giving them a 30% power increase. Sparkling Aria, the signature move of Primarina, is extremely powerful and is already double power because of Water Bubble, so it's almost like it has 3 stab options. Priority moves can be a really nice way to stop this Mega since it's really fast, but just like the base form, she has Queen Majesty, blocking all priority moves from activating. There's no way around its blazing speed. All in all, I found this Mega to be a bit disappointing as it's just too fragile against all the threats in this game most of the time. The base form is better because it can hold items and has more options offensively. Mega Serena might have some niches in doubles, but I don't think it's worth the Mega slot over some of the great ones in this game. Redux Serena is available pretty early in Elite Redux and can be a great ally in your team for a good portion of the early game, but after a while, there's just better options out there. Let me know what you think about Redux Serena and its Mega Evolution, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.